and thanks so much for joining me for this Get Ready With Me featuring my October favorites. Same favorite for a while, La Base Illuminatrice by Chanel. Makeup adheres well to this and also gives a nice healthy glow. I mentioned in the favorites video I didn't have a chance to show this to you from the September favorites because I had filmed it, the Get Ready With Me, but I never posted it because the time just got away from me, and by the time I knew it, we were here in November. So I thought we would try this application here and you could see it in action. And this is the Chanel Sublimage L'Essence de Teint, and this one is in B40. It's got a slightly cooler tone than say BD41, and BD41 is my ideal shade match in Chanel. Okay, so this is a part that I wanted to show you because I have this Chantecaille Future Skin Cushion. This is the technique that my sister reminded me of. So she has this as well, and she lives in a humid climate. She uses this as a bit of a concealer, not a bit of a concealer. She actually takes, let me actually do it the way she does it. I don't take as much as she does, but she'll take the foundation and she'll apply it to the center because this doesn't move. This cushion foundation, once it's in place, adheres really well to the skin. It also contains skincare benefits. And this is the shade Nude. So my sister actually skips powder because of this step, because this foundation sets itself. So, you know, I love the Perfect Blur powder, but I thought I would show you this, and we'll try to remember to powder at the end here so you can see what this looks like in case you do not like powder. Then I can also go in and spot conceal. So these darker areas right here. Actually, let me take this brush. This is that side of the Shiseido brush that just pushes product in. I really like it for that. Okay, going in with my eye concealer, this is the Chanel Sublimage in 40. Let's just use this, we've got this now, so the Touche Eclat 2.5. Since we have this, let's use it. Okay, let me just quick do eyebrows and I'll add a little bit of base, and let's go ahead with the eye. I've got here my Hermes palette. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different this time than the first time I used it. So I'm gonna take this and just put that all over the lid as well as in the crease. But there was a question about wear time on this. So I'm going to wear this all the way through dinner. It's around a little bit before lunch right now. So I'm going to keep this on and I'm going to see how this wears. And then I'll update you in the description box to let you know if it has faded or not. But I really enjoyed the performance on this. So I haven't really paid attention to the wear. I haven't noticed that it didn't wear well, but now that I've had that question, I'll definitely pay attention and I'll see how it goes. This is a Refer number 15 Max. And I know I said I liked the mini size, but actually I like the Max for this area right here because I have a little bit more space from here to my eyebrow to play with. So making sure I get color a little bit higher, this helps. We're using so many Max brushes probably because they're cleaner than most of my other brushes. We're going to take this tone right here, this beautiful khaki tone, and let's just press that into the lid area, just closer to the lash line. And just pull it up. Then I'm going to take the same brush and just blend. I'm going to do a bit of a smoky eye here. Oh, I forgot to mention, my brows are Jones Road Beauty, the gel in light brunette, this one right here, and then also the Dior pencil in 033. I use the Chantecaille eye base for my primer. Coming together really quickly here, we're going to take an eyeliner brush. Let's take this deepest shade and make that an eyeliner really close to the lash line. Yes, if you want an eyeliner look without actually purchasing another eyeliner, this works well as an eyeliner color. So I'm going to take this deepest shade again. I'm just going to build out that external area just a little bit. Blend again. Taking the Chantecaille highlighter here. I did think a gold would be a nice accent for this palette. There's that silver shade in there, but let's go ahead and use this to just pop right on the lid here. Really soft glow. Interesting, you see a little bit more of that green tone when this is added. It's beautiful. Because of the warmth of this one. Fossia Longest Lash Mascara, Chantecaille. Just add a little bit of Clé de Peau here to the exterior corners just to clean that up. Okay, let's go in with the blush right now and then we'll do some powders. I really enjoyed this blush by Rose Inc. This is one in Heliotrope, and then I also have been enjoying this brush. So if you are not a fan of powder, you can always just have that Chantecaille foundation and then go over it with a blush like this, especially this texture, this more creamy texture. It definitely gives a very, very natural kind of glow. Of course, though, I like to powder, so I'm gonna go ahead and powder with a couple of my favorite powders. And if you do like to powder but want glow, I'm gonna show you here in a minute how I do that. I've got my Perfect Blur Powder by Chantecaille. I like to just blur those pores because I've got texture here in the front. So I do like to perfect that a bit. But if I do want to bring the glow back, or when I do, because I usually like to, we've got here the Radiant Glow Blur Powder. So this has a pinkier tone to it. It's really lovely though. So I'm just gonna apply that here just to bring that glow back, but still have it set with powder. And it is a little more perfected. Gosh, that's so pretty. It is more perfected in terms of a smoother appearance to the skin, just because these Chantecaille powders are so good. Let's go ahead with a little highlighter by Chantecaille here, and I'm going to take this number 35 rougher brush. And let's take this number 2 rougher. Okay, and I'm actually going to take a little bit, and put this in the inner corner. So I have here a teeny tiny Ray Morris 9.1. I started off with a little bit of this on my lips. I'm just going to add a little bit more before we go in with the lip product. Got my Hermes bronzer here in Atlas, Sonia G brush. And for the final touch, we just need to add a lip. So I'm going to take something I rediscovered. Okay, actually, not rediscovered. Actually found it because I've had, I'm going to say 2 or 3 of these in the past. This is Victoria Beckham's Lip in Spark. It's one of the best lipstick shades I've come across for my coloring. Yeah, really lovely formula as well if you haven't tried these lip products by Victoria Beckham. And then I'm going to go right in the center here with the Dior in 016. It's one of the Dior Addict Lip Maximizers. And just in the center. This is the final look, so please leave me your favorites and any tips or tricks on any of the products that I featured here, ways that you love to use them, that you like to share. Please leave that in the comments section below. But that is it for today's video, so please take care of each other, stay well. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.